Yo, yo, yo. Am I live? Yes, I am. I am live. Man, I didn't even get a chance to do my damn intro. I want to say what's up. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Risky Behavior, where I address all things risky. I got a quick little live that I want to do right now because I'm urging all parents, man, when you out in public, please be watchful over your children. You shouldn't have to, and in a perfect world, you wouldn't have to, but we all know this isn't a perfect world. Today's title is He Had Keys to the School. Janitor arrested for secret bathroom cameras. Let me go ahead and kick my intro off because it didn't play it. And I really want to do it. The views and opinions expressed on this channel are solely those of the host and guest and are intended for entertainment and discussion purposes only. This channel does not promote bias, hatred, or discrimination of any kind. All questions posed and thoughts shared are part of a critical thinking exercise and are not meant to offend or judge any individual or group. We encourage respectful dialogue and love for all. Please remember to think critically and engage thoughtfully. We aim to foster a positive and inclusive community where everyone feels welcome. Thank you for being a part of Risky Behavior ENT.
Risky behavior. Risky behavior.
All right, I'm back. I got the intro out the way. I'm sorry, I didn't want to go without doing that. As I was saying, I addressed all things risky, and I do these stories as a way of bringing awareness, especially when we have things that's going on that affects children. I believe that children are the least protected when it comes to our society. This story is about the reason I'm doing it. I want parents to be aware when you're out in public. So this story I'm doing is just a warning. That's all it is, man. They had a man that was arrested and found to be putting cameras into public places, places where he has no business putting a camera at. This guy was what they say a school janitor, and he was busted for hiding cameras in public restrooms in a Walmart. And an 11-year-old girl actually found the camera, and he has been arrested. I'm about to go ahead and share my screen. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I'm like, where the hell? Blow that up.
Norwich police have arrested a man they say recorded women in a Walmart restroom. Grayson Weir Sprague is charged with voyeurism. Officers were called to the Walmart on Salem Turnpike in Norwich Monday. They didn't find him, but staff at the Walmart said he ran out of the restroom. He was found in Baltic and arrested. Weir posted his $100,000 bond and is out ahead of a scheduled court appearance next Thursday.
Yeah, it's a very sensitive matter for a lot of people I spoke with in Norwich, but people who do not want to be on camera tell me they're shocked to hear something like this happening in their city, but they also tell me they're glad to hear something was done quickly.
And I mean, there's cameras all over the place. It sounds like they have enough proof to be able to get him the help he needs and the safety for the rest of, the community.
Employees at the Norwich Walmart on the Salem Turnpike called police Monday morning for some kind of disturbance. Police say witnesses reported someone left a recording device inside the woman's restroom. When police arrived, the reported suspect, 21-year-old Grayson Weir, had already driven off. Thomas DeMorrow III is a local shopper, and he says this kind of thing is unusual for the area.
That's kind of creepy. It's really disrespectful, and he definitely needs Jesus in his life. And that's really rude and obnoxious.
Norwich Police Lieutenant Kyle Bessie told Fox 61 witnesses were able to provide officers with a description of both Weir and the car he was driving. Police tracked him down within hours in nearby Baltic. He was taken into custody and later released on a $100,000 bond. Shoppers we spoke with say this kind of incident has them on higher alert.
Really disturbing. Yeah, I think he should be locked up for a while.
My oldest is about to turn 18, and I can't just trail around behind her. At least we can identify this guy. It would be good if they can prove that he did this and he goes on to some kind of registry or get some kind of justice.
Weir is scheduled to appear in court on May 22nd. And following the incident, Norwich police want to remind everyone to say something when they see something immediately. In Norwich, Valerie Moravi, Fox 6.
Yes, if you see something, say something. Doing some nice people. They say, hopefully he gets the help he needs. Personally, I think he needs an ass whooping is what I think that they should help him to. Is an ass whooping. People like that you can't help. They're perverts. Okay, they're just perverts. It's nothing you're gonna do to convince them. They can't turn it off. It's like a demon or something that has possessed them. It just don't work that way. I know they wish they could help those people. It just don't work that way. They perverts. Only thing you can do is lock them up, throw away the key. This is the pervert. This is what he looks like. Looking at him, I'm not all that shocked, to be honest with you. This doesn't shock me at all. He looks like I would expect him to look. Like if somebody came and said, "Oh man, it was this guy that was hiding cameras in the bathroom, filming women and children." Without ever seeing the guy, I would describe him as looking this way. That's how I would think of him looking. I didn't even do my damn intro. I appreciate everybody in the building. If you could give me a thumbs up, put me in the algorithm. I don't be asking for no money or nothing like that. It's the freest thing you can do. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Marcus, in the building, brother. It's been a minute, bro. I apologize. I've been so busy lately, man. How you doing, brother? It's good seeing you. I appreciate everybody being here. Where is my thing? I want to welcome everybody back to Risky Behavior ENT, where I expose the stories that shake communities, violate trust, and reminds us that danger doesn't always come from the shadows. Sometimes it's hired, okay, and given the key to the building. And in this case, we're talking about a gentleman that they say also was a school janitor. And think about how scary that is that this guy's a school janitor, and then he's hiding cameras in the bathroom at the Walmart, and an 11-year-old girl catches him. So tonight I'm going to be diving into a disturbing case out of Connecticut involving 21-year-old janitor Grayson Weir, a man accused of planting hidden cameras in bathrooms and violating the privacy of children and adults alike. This isn't just a crime, it's a betrayal by someone who had unrestricted access to hallways, classrooms, and the most vulnerable spaces in a school. A betrayal that has parents furious, investigators digging, and an entire community asking how this could happen under their noses. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, because on this channel, we don't sugarcoat, we don't sanitize, and we don't look away. We confront the uncomfortable truth so you can protect yourself, your family, and your community let's get into it. Here we have an article. This from Bridgeport. This happened, of course, up in Connecticut. Man caught using recording device in women's restroom at CT Walmart. A man who police say hid a recording device in the woman's restroom at a Connecticut Walmart was arrested after he ran from the store when someone called the police. This is Grayson S. Weir here on the screen. Mr. Hyde, recording devices in the bathroom. Who even gets off on stuff like that? Like, the bathroom is just a nasty, disturbing, disgusting place. Who wants to see people pissing shit? Like, the dude, who gets off on that? I mean, I know who gets off, weirdos, right? But it's just like, it's just crazy to me. You know, you go in there to take a mean shit, and this dude is in a room somewhere watching you. I'm telling you. Shout out to Culturally Hispanic, says replace those jobs with robots. Eventually, Culturally, we won't even have to worry about that because it will be a robot doing it. I've been to actually some you know what? I've been to some like Japanese restaurants, and you order your food and a robot brings it to you. I remember the first time it was just crazy to me the first time I seen it. The robot brought me my food, brought everybody their food. Then they got the little robots running, going around cleaning the floor now. So they already have those things already. So I would think eventually this won't be an issue, to be honest with you. Yeah. What you said? Hell of a beard. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a crazy beard. He's got a crazy face anyway, man. He looks like he did it. I know it's all innocent to proven guilty. Well, it just looks like he did it. I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to Marcus Banks, says nasty ass pervert. Lock his ass up. Yeah. Kevin Jackson say like he licked toilet seats. He do, man. I'm telling you, man. You in there taking a mean shit, and this pervert is in there getting off on it, man. He's crazy. Shadow says, who is Neckbeard? This is Grayson Weir, who he's been arrested. He was hiding cameras in the restrooms, filming women and children when they go in the bathroom. Yeah. But yeah, that's him. Yeah. But I mean, when you look at him, he would have to sneak up on women. I think that if he tried to approach a woman the right way, they probably run away looking at his ass. It says Grayson S. Weir, and I assume that's how you pronounce his last name. He's 21 years old. He's accused of hiding the recording device at the retail store at 220 Salem Turnpike in Norwich on Monday, May 12th, police said. And so this happened all the way back in May of 2025. But I got a video from Law and Crime, and they just I watch a lot of Law and Crime. When I seen Law and Crime put this up, I said, oh man, I gotta do a story on this. Law and Crime just put this out in January 2026. So I guess how the justice, they said the wheels of justice turn very slowly. Okay. A store manager can contact the police after confronting him in the woman's bathroom. Weir ran out of the store and sped away in his car before officers arrived, but employees provided a detailed description of the vehicle and suspect, Norwich police said. Detectives tracked him down to Baltic, where he was arrested without incident. A store manager contacted police after learning about what he'd allegedly done. Weir is charged with breach of peace, voyeurism, and risk of injury to a minor. Norwich police said he was being held on $100,000 bond. I don't even know how people like that get a bond. Like, just leave them in there. Norwich police thank the Walmart employees for their assistance in the bus. Police are investigating the incident. Detectives urge anyone with information about this case to contact the Norwich Police Department at 860-886-5561. Okay. People are attacking children, ain't they? I scroll down a little bit and I see the next article says New Jersey mom charged in killing of 2 young sons found dead at home. Prosecutor says, that's crazy. That's a story for another damn day. Let's see. El Metro says he looks like a voyeur. Yeah, he looked like a voyeur. Like a pervert, man. Voyeur shit. I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to spell it either, bro. I don't know how to spell it. Yeah, man. John says you skipped too much school. I did. I skipped a lot of school, man. Man. I went to school high a bunch of damn times. Turd burglar. Yep. Kevin said the turd burglar. I'm telling you, man, you in there taking a mean shit, and this dude is getting off on it. Like, what the hell? I'm telling you, says black is stupid. Of course, you don't know. I know. Yeah, I am. He looks like a pedophile, just saying. That's what Vinny said. He do like a pedophile. Vinny, I said that earlier. If I had to describe a pedophile, I could describe if I in my brain, like pedophiles, they look like it's like 3 main types, right? He would be one of those ones I would describe without even knowing what he looked like. I could describe him. That's what he looks like, a pervert. KW says, I wonder what did the camera look like? One of my fears using the public restroom. That's always been one of my fears too. Another one of my fears as well is Netflix had put out, I guess you would call it like a documentary, but it was about a guy that bought a motel. And what he did was he would drill holes in the wall and in the ceiling, and he would place either a camera or he would have a hole there that he could access through the wall, and he could watch and spy on people. And that's been always one of my fears, not just public restrooms, but just checking in hotels, or especially if you had a motel. That would be my fear, is that somebody got a camera in there and they're going to watch me and stuff. Yep, Vinny says they look like children with emotional problems. Yeah, Marcus Banks says, I understand how you feel, KW. Yeah. All right, let me play this video from Law and Crime. I love Law and Crime. Shout out to Law and Crime. If you like stories like this, go check out Law and Crime Network. Enjoying the rest of the 7.39 million subscribers.
This case so terrifying is how easily it could happen to anyone. A routine errand, a quick break to the restroom, then you spot a recording device in the hands of someone watching your every move. It's May 25th, 2025. We're in Norwich, Connecticut. It's just before 11:15 in the morning when police are dispatched to a local Walmart. About 15 minutes later, officers arrive on scene.
What's going on?
The officer here to answer some questions.
Behind the blurred image is an 11-year-old girl who spotted a creep in the bathroom.
What's going on? What happened?
Actually, I was in the car waiting for them.
Are you mom?
I'm not. I'm the mom. I work for the ARC. He's my client, and this is his daughter. So
Okay.
They were in here just getting a couple of things like normal. Do you want to go on?
I used the bathroom, so I went in the bathroom, and I went in the last stall, and there was, I don't know if it was a guy or a woman, they were recording like this at me, and I ran out of the stall, and I didn't even have time to wash my hands that fast, and I was scared of it.
Okay. Was there anyone else? Were you back there? Was anyone else by the bathroom?
I was near the bathroom with the entrances to go to lay away too. And she came running out.
And you guys are? I'm sorry. You work for the ARC?
Manager here.
Manager?
And she's our front end manager.
Okay. Do we have the camera surveillance back there? All right, let's go take a look at it. Okay.
The person's already in the school.
Okay.
Just let you know. So,
Have you guys checked the bathroom yet?
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay.
She does have what the shoes look like.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
We physically caught him in the bathroom.
What's that?
We physically caught this guy in the bathroom.
Oh, it was a guy?
Yes, it was.
Where is he?
He took off when I confronted.
And that's why we told them the calls.
Wow.
We just didn't want to like say
And freak her out. Dad was already agitated. So I didn't want him to freak out.
All right. Let's see this.
That's why I told him to call you. I didn't see nothing, but we did, and I can't call. So the bottom one's going to show him going into the bathroom. He goes in.
Yeah, I have a number for you to call her.
The top one, that's him.
So like he walks into the bathroom.
Oh shit! Hey, when I see Buddy sitting at the desk, I was like, "Oh shit, he's still there." Oh man, see, I was like, "Oh shit, he's still there" from the side. ah, ah. Oh man, it's crazy, man. I remember being like, I remember being a little boy. My mom always took me in the bathroom with her. When I was little, but she wouldn't even let me go to the bathroom by myself. And this was a long time ago. So yeah, there's this 11-year-old girl, and you could hear them saying that they kept some details from the father because they didn't want him maybe freaking out and attacking the guy or going ballistic or something like that. So.
What'd you do? I know you're not proficient like that at all.
it's like the first time.
You can see him checking it all
And
out.
that's the female's room. That's the female restroom?
Yes. He was in the middle stall when we walked in there.
Law and Crime obtained the surveillance video as well. While we don't have the timestamps, this is what it shows. The suspect is spotted in a black t-shirt and dark jeans as he casually strolls into the retail store. He's seen on surveillance near the pharmacy department. He's captured on camera even going into the women's restroom. But even after being caught, he doesn't appear too shaken as he flees the store, chalking it all up to a simple mistake.
What time did he walk in? 10:39?
10:39 to the girls' bathroom. To the women's bathroom. Some of the women do go in there, and then you see her going in there.
And she runs out.
And then you see her running out.
Do you have that?
Yeah. I didn't think nothing of it either until they told me there was a man in that bathroom.
Because myself and another man was going back there, and I went and saw it, and I'm like, that's a man.
And you guys confronted him?
I did.
And what happened? How'd that go?
I wasn't really expecting to see a man in the bathroom because I heard him wash his hands. So I walked in there, and I was like, do you know who you are? He said, the bathroom. I said, you're in the women's bathroom. He goes, oh, I am? Oh, I didn't know I was. I said, do you realize that you're not supposed to be in here? And then I asked him, what kind of phone do you have? I said, you have an iPhone? He goes, no. And wanted to get him in the camera. I was like, well, I'm going to call the police because there's something out there asking about you, and I'm done.
So that's the little girl.
Yeah, it was a man.
Does this guy show up at a car or something?
He told me,
I recognize him.
I've never seen him before. And he says, he's here all the time, and I've never seen him.
You sit around the parking lot? Where is?
You can watch him go out.
Yeah, I'm curious. I want to know if he came here in a car.
Like, I came to her, I'm like, I should have walked out and got his face.
Yeah, that's him right there.
Pulling out right there.
Over here. So he's in this.
Can you enlarge that screen? He actually back up. I just want to make sure he actually does get into that car. So just wait until he backs up. Yeah. So let me see if I can at least see what kind of like a mini. Yeah, it's a grayish colored minivan of some sort. Are you guys able to all of this put out on a disc?
We're going to have to wait for
Ivy or somebody, one of them, to come in because we don't do this. But Janelle,
I'll need even if it's a couple, I'll need pretty much everything.
It's a great camera system. More than what I expected from Walmart, because I don't expect much from Walmart. I don't even go to Walmart. I have to be pretty desperate and have no choice to go to Walmart.
Walking into the store, into the bathroom, the whole thing with the girl.
now see if Janelle's coming in. I'm looking.
get.
Get that one.
Yeah. She's off.
And make it bigger. Once you see it.
Tomorrow.
Of course not. And I'm going to call somebody. Make it bigger. Let's focus on that side. I don't think we're going to get a shot.
We have license plate readers. If I can see which, I just want to see which way he goes. If he goes right or left, we have license plate readers all around the city.
So that's not wrong. So let's see to this one. So we'll see him.
Yeah, and then I want to see if he takes a right or a left. If he goes right, we'll get it on the license plate reader. That's him, right?
Yeah, don't go fast. Just
He's
leave
right
it.
here.
Okay.
It's right here. And then he goes right here. So he takes a right. On the light.
Now, sky is a total different thing. Somebody walked out with a backpack full of stuff, but I didn't catch it.
So we went to the right.
Okay. All right. So that's good. I'm going to need all of that.
Okay.
Can you go back to his picture so I can start taking just pictures on my phone, some screenshots of this guy, and then.
Now I'm going to ask you this. Are you going to post this anywhere?
Yeah, probably.
And then I need to let my
Yeah.
boss know. I was hoping I wouldn't have to. Okay.
So I'd like to get a screenshot or two of the guy, and then a screenshot or two of the vehicle he was in, the best picture that I can get.
Officials later ID'd their suspect as 21-year-old Grayson Weir.
And I wonder why, like, she gotta let her boss know if the police just taking a picture of him. I don't know. That's weird. I wonder why she's saying that.
According to the police report, he fled east onto the Salem Turnpike, so the search was on to find him.
Can you hear me? I know there's no street supervisor working, but this is legit. There was a dude in the women's bathroom at Walmart filming girls. There was a man. This is legit. At Walmart, there was a man in the women's bathroom filming girls, and one of the girls was a 10-year-old. Like, this is actually legit. No, he left in a car in a dark gray minivan and took a right out of the parking lot towards 395. So I'm seeing what I can.
So not only does he look like a pervert, he hides cameras in the bathroom, and he drive a minivan. Case closed. Case closed.
Get now because they're not going to be able to burn any of the discs yet until someone's here to do it. But I'm going to see what we can get on Flock because he parked like far away in the lot. So their parking lot cameras, you can just see it's a dark gray minivan, but it's like blurry as shit. So I'm going to see what kind of pictures I can get and what we can do on Flock. But I mean, this is like actually legit. This dude literally walked into the women's bathroom. He was in there for like a half hour. Then like a little 10-year-old girl goes in there, goes to the bathroom, sees someone filming her under the stall, runs out of the stall crying to her dad. They get management. Yeah, they get management. Management goes in there and confronts this dude, and he like runs out of the store. Oh yeah, the pictures I got of him, the actual guy, are like crystal clear. So that's a start. But I'm trying to get the car. But I'm not going to be able to leave here with any of the footage. They're going to have to burn it to discs, and then obviously get it to me. But yeah, I just want to let you know, like, this is actually legit. So I just wasn't sure if like Jesse wanted to be made aware of something like this. You know what I mean? All right. All right, next week. All right, you keep looking for that. I'll be right back, okay? I'm going to prop this door open if that's all right. Yeah, that's fine. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, this is legit. This was an actual man in a woman's bathroom filming females. So,
Do you think he's still in the store, or
no, he left. But this is going to take some time. But I mean, this is it. I just want to let you know, like, it is legit. So,
okay.
I hate that.
What I'm probably going to do, because you guys have to. I mean, I'm not going to interview this little girl. What I'm probably going to do is take everyone's information as far as you guys, and then I would imagine that we even need an interviewer, but I'm probably going to take a statement from the manager because she went in there and confronted him.
Well, we actually have to.
Yeah. So I'm just going to, this is the boss right here. I'm going to get some paperwork, and I'm probably just going to take all your guys' information.
You got my ID?
No. Just give me. Let me. No, not really, because it's part. It looks like a dark gray Dodge Caravan. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Yeah. I'll send you all the pictures that we're taking right now.
Yeah, come.
No, they can't like burn it to a disc. They can't burn it to a disc yet because the person that puts it on discs like isn't here. Obviously, they'll be able to. I don't know. I'll find out when all that information can be put on the water.
Oh my
Officers didn't have to look long sighting of the fleeing car.
We found the car. Yep. Driving down West Main Street. I don't know if they stopped it. We have it on camera. We found it on the camera system, the license plate reader. We know where the car is.
Okay, good.
Then you can find out all his information.
That's why I was telling him, like, I want to get these pictures out quickly. Like, just give me a picture of the car so I can send it to them, and they can just type in the car description, and that's how our license plate readers work. So that's why I was telling him, just like quickly get me a picture of it so I can get that out to them. Yeah, no, he did fine. I think he was trying to give me like a clearer picture, and I was like, I don't care what it is, just let me get a picture of this car.
Yeah. So they're gonna go talk to him, or I was like.
And that's what I was wondering too with the lady all being like, oh, I gotta let my manager know, or something's like you called the police, you have him going through the video. He needs to get that information out if y'all want them to apprehend the suspect. So
that work?
I don't know if we're gonna arrest him on scene or if we're gonna do it by arrest warrant, because with today's society, he's gonna get arrested, and we're deciding if we're gonna do it by arrest warrant or if we're gonna arrest him right now. Because what we'll do in a situation like this is if we arrest him right now, we still have to go through his phone and prove like he was actually recording people. Which we would need a search warrant for. Yeah.
Okay, because when I went right next to him, I was like you could tell in my shadow, I could see him like fumbling around.
Yeah, that takes. We would have to like take.
Oh man, what up, Johnson? Man, how you doing? How you doing? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, 103K subs, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for all the support and love, man. I hope you've been doing good, doing blessed. It's good seeing you.
Take the phone, dump the phone, and everything on the phone that's been deleted, erased.
He's very stupid. Doesn't know that they still saved.
Under deleted.
It doesn't. Even if people like wipe their SIM cards, we can still find it.
Right.
So we would have that has to be done by like search warrants though, which judges have to. So it takes some time.
Yeah.
So apparently this guy, he wasn't even, I don't think, setting up a camera or nothing. I guess he was bold enough to go in the bathroom just with his phone out and maybe hoping to catch a woman using the restroom in the stall, maybe stick his phone under the stall is how they're painting the picture, is that he would have been going into the woman's restroom with his phone out just to go in there quickly. And hey, if there's a woman in the stall using the restroom, maybe he puts the camera over the door or something, or puts it under the door or something. So I that's a very bold move. It's not like or maybe he had a camera that he was going to leave in the restroom and they just don't know it currently. But right now they're just thinking that he, had the phone out, just recording with the phone. That's kind of bold. That's not incognito or nothing like that. There's a guy with a camera walking in like, hey, and you in there pissing or shitting, and he puts his phone under the door. It's perverted. Thank goodness that the little girl is okay. I can't imagine how afraid that is. Or even as a parent, when you're thinking about in that moment, that is a moment where this guy, he ran, but that could have been a moment where a girl walks in the bathroom and he goes into attack mode. She could have been attacked. People do crazy things out of fear, but thankfully nothing happened in this situation.
I'm not sure if they're going to want to arrest him right now and charge him and causing alarm, or if we're going to like wait and do it all under one arrest warrant for like breach of peace, child pornography, like whole list. You know what I mean?
What's sad is
they're probably going to want to wait. They're probably going to want to wait to like bring him in, interview him, seize his phone. Like it's not going to be a boom, boom, he's arrested, done. It's like, just takes some time. but something like this, especially with child, like they're not gonna, we're not gonna rush it.
Right. Are they still here or are they gone?
They're still here. But I'm waiting for the detective bureau to come here because I'm not going to take a statement from them. I'm going to take a statement from you if you don't mind. Just because, who came up to you?
They did.
Who's they?
Oh, well, they came up to her first.
And you are manager here?
Yes.
Okay. They came up to you first, and who came up to you first?
The father and the daughter.
Okay. And what did they say?
He just had explained that his daughter was using the bathroom and that someone was having their phone underneath the stall. And then I just went and got her right away because she's higher than me.
And are you the GM or?
No,
Okay.
I'm acting right now. MOD.
See,
Okay.
And trying to duty.
GM
that's
or?
And then someone,
And what did they say? And who came up to you first?
the father and the daughter.
And see, that's exactly what happened. You send your little girl to the restroom. She's in there, and you're not thinking, 11-year-olds, they're big enough to go to the bathroom by themselves. Of course, I said earlier, when I was a little kid, 6, 7, my mom would take me in the bathroom with her as a little boy, and a lot of parents do that. I've been out sometimes in the men's bathroom, and I've seen fathers who have their kids by themselves. They had a father, he came into the restroom. He had his little daughter with him. He's not going to send her over into the woman's restroom by herself when he's out by himself and he's with his daughter, and the other guys, we were respectful. We got out the way and allow space for that father to bring his daughter to the restroom with him so she could use the bathroom. All the other guys, we got out and gave them that space to be able to do that and stuff. But you send your 11-year-old daughter to the bathroom and she comes back running out saying some sicko in there, putting his phone up under the fucking stall. Oh my God, I know he. And the father was just sitting there, next to his daughter. I mean, he looked heated. I know in his mind, he was like, I wish I could have caught that guy and whooped his ass. I know that was what was on his mind.
Okay. And what did they say?
He just had explained that his daughter was using the bathroom and that someone was having their phone underneath the stall. And then I just went and got her right away because she's higher than me.
And are you the GM or?
No,
Okay.
I'm acting right now. MOD.
Okay.
Manager on duty.
So you went and you got her, and then what? You just went right back there?
Well, I went back there, and then another manager that was kind of works near there. She was already in the bathroom.
But what I did was I talked to her. He stood out to the side, and I talked to her. I'm trying to figure out how she knew that he was underneath. She said she was bending over, fixing her shoe, and she saw him with the camera, with the phone. I said, "Do you know what kind of phone it was?" And she said it was an iPhone. I said, "Do you know what kind of shoes he had?" I didn't know, or I didn't know it was a he. I said she had, and perfect description of the shoes, brown or black with tan. I was like, okay. So then I sent Marissa and her down, my other associate, down to go see. Still, I'm thinking someone dropped her.
And there was a lady in the stall on the other side of him, and he was in there too when we first walked in there.
So I sent them down there, and then Marissa's calling me back saying there is a man in the bathroom. Like, are you kidding me? And so I asked them to wait up here. I said, I'm going to go back there myself. I asked them to wait up here, and then I went back there, and there he was.
Can you go to 154 Summit Street?
And he was still in the bathroom.
He was in the bathroom when I walked in there.
Washing his hands, you said?
Kidding. So I left the bathroom. And I waited outside the bathroom, and then I can hear him washing his hands. I'm like, well, I'm not.
So when you walked in there, where was he?
In the bathroom, in the stall.
He was in the stall?
Second stall.
Was the door open or closed, or the door was open?
The little girl propped the door open before she went to use it.
Okay.
Because I think he shut it.
He had it shut.
Yeah, he had it shut.
So how did you, when you walked in and he had the stall shut, how did you know it was like a guy?
I did that first.
Oh, you just saw the shoes and you're like?
Yeah, that's
like,
what we told
that
her.
looks like a
Myself
man.
and the other manager, I'm like, that's a man. And that's why I even went in the stall to kind of observe. I'm like, that's a man. And then that's what we told her, and then she came back.
And then when he came out, when he got out and started washing his hands, that's when I walked in to see if it really was a man. I was kind of surprised to see if it was. I'm like, do you know where you are? I said, you were in the women's bathroom. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know I was in the women's bathroom. I said, you didn't know? And then I asked him, I said, do you have an iPhone? No. I said, are you sure? I said, because the allegation against you is not good. I said, you being in the bathroom, I'm tending to believe it. I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm calling the police. He says, oh, I'd call the police too. But I come here every day. So, I didn't do anything wrong. Never seen this man. I live here. My home's hotel.
Unless he's just coming here and coming to our bathrooms.
Still never seen this man before.
That is what he's doing. He telling himself, I come here every day. I'm sure you do. You come to the women's restroom every day. Fucking pervert.
And so I just was like, I'm done. I'm just going to call the police because I'm not even playing with you.
And then the back bathroom too?
Yeah. I should have just punched him in the face if I was in the corner there. Wait for them to come. Yeah, I did it. I'm sorry. Take me. Sorry. I have
No. You're fine. I have 2 daughters myself.
I have 5 daughters. And
I have 2. 6 and 8. So
yeah.
Just give me 1 minute.
Shortly before 5 p.m. that day, officials got the go-ahead there was probable cause to make an arrest. Detectives went by Grayson's home. His mother told them he was at work. Around the time of the incident, Grayson reportedly worked as a janitor at a local public school. When detectives went by the school where he worked, Grayson reportedly called them agreeing to speak with them, but he had one request. He did not want to meet police at his job. That didn't stop officers, though, from arresting him at the school. Now, we don't see the moments play out on body cam video, but here's what the police report stated. Grayson stated that he was at the Norwich Mall earlier in the day browsing when he realized he had to take a blank. Grayson said that he went to the bathroom and quickly realized that he had entered the women's room. He heard female voices within the bathroom and did not know what to do. He waited until there was no one in the bathroom and was greeted by Walmart employees. His heart started beating a little bit and thought to himself, oh, blank. And he thought to himself, this looks really bad. The Walmart employees told him something about a girl and that she saw a phone. He ended up leaving. It felt embarrassed about what had happened. When asked about what the Walmart employees asked him, he said they asked him if he had an iPhone. He told them he did have an iPhone. I asked Grayson if he took his phone out in the bathroom. His response was, who doesn't have their phone out in the bathroom? He said there was no one in the bathroom stall next to him while he was in the bathroom. I advised Grayson that we currently had his cell phone seized as evidence, and any photos and data from the incident at Walmart would be recovered. Grayson responded with, I understand that. The truth will come out. At this time, Grayson did not speak further on the incident. Officers noted in their report when they looked into Grayson's phone, there were allegedly several photos of voyeuristic nature that were located on the device. Many of the photos were of women in public places. There were also allegedly videos of women defecating in the toilet with the camera showing upwards, as if the phone were in the toilet. However, at first glance, there didn't appear to be any photos from the Walmart incident that occurred earlier in the day.
I told y'all. I said he's sick. He like to look at videos of people shitting. He get off on shit. Is that crazy? Like, what the hell? What the hell? Sicko dude. And he know he just have his phone out. I'm telling you. Shout out Marcus Banks says he is definitely a piece of work. He is. And that girl ain't stupid. Like, why would your phone be in a position where someone looks down and sees the phone pointing at them? And he's talking about everybody got their phone out in the bathroom. Well, the problem is, sir, you was in the woman's bathroom with your phone out. And why would a little girl look down and see your phone? Like, what are you talking about? Why would your phone be down at the bottom by your shoes and your feet, just so happen to be pointing in the direction of the next stall, and it happens to be a little girl in there? Like, seriously, come on, man.
But investigators noted there were several photo albums that appeared to be deleted. A cell phone analyst at the FBI headquarters in New Haven later took a deeper look into the contents on Grayson's phone. According to the FBI analysis, several photos showed women in public places and photos that were sexual in nature. Several of the photos showed females who appeared young in age. There were even screenshots from Reddit threads that appeared to be searched allegedly by Grayson. Those searches reportedly included chill pedophile vibes and what do custodians do during parent-teacher conferences. The FBI noted there were photos taken from Grayson's phone that showed none other than bathroom stalls, specifically noting one photo that was taken in Walmart on May 12th, the same day as the incident. The photo showed a toilet. Underneath the stall showed feet in the stall. Other photos showed several women walking around the store, but it's unclear how old the females in the photos were. Grayson Weir was arrested on charges including breach of peace in the second degree, voyeurism with malice, and risk of injury to a child. child. He was later released from custody after posting a $100,000 bond. Online records reveal Grayson's next court hearing on this matter is scheduled for February 6th. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Inside the Crime.
All right, we got a court case coming up in February. On the 6th. Sick dude. Videos in his phone of women defecating. That's what he into. Oh man. And of course he lived with his mama. And of course he didn't want them to arrest him at his place of work, because where does he work? At a school, of all places. Hopefully he's been fired. One of the articles I had read before said that he was suspended, but I disagree with that. I think that you should be fired. And I know they say, oh, innocent to proven guilty. I'm sorry, you can't take a chance when working at a school with children. You just can't do it. He may have been fired. Did I delete that article? I probably deleted that article and said because I had too many articles up and they pretty much all said the same thing. I know one of them say he was suspended, but hopefully they fired him. Can you imagine though, like if he's doing that? I'm sorry. Or maybe he cleans up later in the day when the children are gone. So maybe he doesn't do that, right? Because you think of it like a school janitor, you think maybe like he's walking around the day with the kids there. He might come in, work like part-time. Maybe he comes and just cleans up in the school after, the day is over. So maybe he hasn't, I would hope he hadn't done nothing like that in the school. If he did, I'm pretty sure he deleted it. They said they had some things that on his phone that appeared to have been deleted. Maybe something else will pop up later on. We'll see. This is definitely a case I'll definitely check back on and see how it's going, see if any more information comes out. And I wonder will they take his charges up. Sad thing about it, the way he's charged in a $100,000 bond, I don't know. I fear this guy will get a slap on the wrist. My final thoughts. I think that this case is a reminder that parents always be aware and watchful of surroundings when it comes to your children and sending them into public places, and be aware of your surroundings for yourself while you're in a public place. You don't want to be somewhere using the bathroom, a private moment, and a sicko has a camera on you the whole time, getting off on it. Okay? Because there are predators out there. Now, this predator just so happened to look like a predator. But we know that predators don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they look like quiet, reserved people, friendly volunteers, a regular janitor. This wasn't a regular janitor. This was a perverted janitor, but they look like a regular janitor sometimes, or that person who blends in so well, you don't even bother to question them. And that's why vigilance matters. Parents shouldn't have to wonder if their children is being recorded in a school bathroom. Administrators, parents shouldn't have to worry if their children are being secretly recorded in public, period. Okay? We shouldn't wait for a crisis to tighten security. And communities shouldn't assume that a background check is the end of the story. Because like this guy is probably first time offender or first time getting caught. So nothing may show up. So I think the real lesson here is simple. Trust is earned, not given. Access is a privilege, not a right. And when institutions fail to protect the vulnerable, the community the community must demand accountability. So stay alert out there, stay aware, and remember, on Risky Behavior ENT, we shine a light on the darkness so you don't have to walk in the blind. If you like this content, feel free to subscribe so you come back and see me, and we can all hang out. Thumbs up the video. Yeah. Bob, what you saying? Oh, I think Bob's saying Ice needs to get him. Look like an Ice kid. Innocent till not, says Lance. Maybe. Yeah. All right, Mr. Marcus. I definitely be back in. I got some work to do, but I'm about to shut down my computer and start from scratch because it's pissing me off and moving slow for me. So I'm about to shut it down and erase everything. All right. Yeah. All right, brother. So yeah, if you up later on, man, I'll be on probably like after I eat and I work on this computer some more. So all right. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I appreciate you all. This is Risky Behavior ENT. I am Mr. Diabolical, and I will catch you later.
Risky behavior.